good.
Alright.
I have a big day tomorrow.
About the abductions, and it's time to do something about it. Hellcat Company is being
I don't. The only thing I gotta do is get tires for my car.
that Dr. Blackburn is almost certainly involved.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work when he had me.
Alright. Let me see if I can make some tires and clothes real quick.
To think, the arrogance he must have had.
Enough of that. The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her own while we were away.
That's right. Remember the pit boy you found in the uncanny caverns? It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96. Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Night Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. A vault would be
Where's your next mission at?
to hide abductees. The pit boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is
Yes.
our best lead for either
I'm listening to a conversation.
Oh.
We're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious. Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there at the main room. Activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackbird is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
You got this far, so I'm guessing the way you came is clear. Thanks again. Maybe we won't even shoot the scene again.
I mean, I can't grab these tools off the wall? Where?
We die in here.
Well, we're gonna die anyway. Shit, how'd you get over? Really? Oh. What is this place? It's like a log cabin and stuff.
God. You got my head
Shit. Want some,
Got lucky.
pickaxe?
The doc didn't do any surgery on me.
Whatever
Nut job
I
was
thought
told
that
some
shit
new
is.
diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times.
What are you
Weird
doing?
thing is, he kept apologizing. Bad news, sludge on well. But I'm holding up. Some of the others are worse.
No. You don't deserve help.
For real? You must be my guardian angel.
Luckily I had that on me.
Locked up by mad scientists, so maybe not. Still, thank you. You get to me some really one way.
Shit. By the way, I didn't explore the vault. I just
Hey, if we
literally
run into
just
that
went
crazy
through it.
doctor, give him a kick.
Oh, I'm going to kill him. That's what I'm going to do.
Why?
Waking night Blackburn kick for me.
Yeah, because I want to. Because he's a psychopath.
Blackburn?
Yep.
Oh, you do kill him in the end here.
This should be it. Take a look.
Yeah. You can use strength, luck, or I use strength.
I did intelligence.
You chose intelligence?
Yeah. I have high predict anything, so it doesn't. Anything will probably work.
I didn't have enough intelligence to do that.
It appears now that the vault defense is not bloody. Yes. Consider me arrested. I am ready to face any judgment your brotherhood wishes to make. My work here is complete regardless, and it is too late for you to stop. Simply that I have achieved my goal. The FEV is unaffected, and it is too late for me to change. My sacrifices, the terrible things I have done to accomplish this, it has been paid in full, and my salvation awaits you.
You can't do anything with it now. We've caught you. You're finished.
Giving me any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action.
Okay, that's no good.
I have completed it. I turned a flawless creation into something unhealed and but if by that I mean, what have I done with the result? It is no longer here. I have substance. We are even now finalizing the mechanisms of its distribution. Up to you.
Paladin needs to hear about this immediately.
Do you think I take any pleasure or pride in that fact? Think what you will. I am not human. Had I been capable of accomplishing my goal without them, I am neither a sadist nor a homicidal maniac. I do not expect forgiveness. I am certain what I have done will bear sufficient consequence without fabricating new sins to hang upon me. Let me go. Had I committed any offense of which you could possibly be aware? Yes. The interrogation before my interrogations continued. Go on. And yet you will not win. The Brotherhood was in
We'll see.
Your next mission is interesting itself.
My death can no longer stop my work. Contrary to what you may think, I did not lie when we spoke before this. I did say it would be difficult for a layperson to understand.
Why are there so many options?
I don't know. I'm stuck though.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided.
How do I get
It was
stuck
easier
on
and
this?
safer for myself
Got loose.
to release those vague. I had work to finish. I knew the Brotherhood was out to find the evidence.
Your errors tunneled into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone.
It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development. Still, I bear the brunt of my apologies for that. I am sure your brother will be happy. I will be entirely forthcoming. Though I expect you'll want to conduct your inquisition and contact me. As for the contents of this vault,
I'm gonna fall asleep talking to this guy.
I don't like this.
I know, right?
I'm just gonna start skipping
Yeah.
so I can get every option.
that I had impossible. You despise me. I have.
It sounds like you haven't.
No. Any miscalculation. I have no doubt. It would be pointless. Yes, I assumed as much when you...
What? No.
It would be pointless for me to... Yes, consider me. My work here. I am at...
You can head out.
There we go.
I'm sure the others are. Good work, Initiative.
Okay.
Damn.
What did I get?
I don't know.
Only
I would
threatening you right
probably
now.
take Shin's side on this
This
time.
argument is getting us nowhere.
Initiate, you're back. Maybe you can help me talk some sense into Romani here. We've been going over what happened at Vault 96 and interrogating our prisoner. This smug monster is practically bragging about torture and unleashing horrors on the world. And Romani is treating him with kid gloves.
I am not bragging. What I have done was necessary. I take no pride in those terrible acts. I will have to live with the shame forever.
Oops,
That
that's
does not, however,
wrong with them.
diminish that the ends were worth the means. You will learn that soon enough. My colleagues will see that our creation, a vast improvement on the FEV, is distributed shortly.
Do you see the arrogance, the self-justification? We should end him and be done with it.
Missing those end.
And what jury wouldn't find this man guilty? You saw what he did with your own eyes.
Yeah, I want to kill him.
Preventing Dr. Blackburn's
Maybe I chose the wrong
associates from
choice.
taking this horror any further must be our priority. And we may need the doctor to convince them.
Where are these associates?
Colleagues have a laboratory hidden beneath the headquarters of my former employer, West Tech. We intend to correct the FEV's mistakes at their birthplace. Poetically appropriate, would you not agree? My colleagues have a facility better suited to final testing and mass production of the virus. As we speak, they are preparing for its release into the air and water of Appalachia. Once dispersed,
Okay.
it will enter the precipitation cycle in groundwater, and then it cannot be stopped.
No! It could spread for hundreds, maybe thousands of miles!
That is your goal, not mine. But I am not a soldier, and would not withstand strenuous interrogation well. No minor delay on my part will change what is to come. My colleagues are already preparing. Perhaps my cooperation will allow us to make a case for the
Are we
good
gonna
we
be
are
too
about to
late?
do, and convince you of our cause.
Impossible. We could never support something so abominable.
Yes. If the doctor's associates are preparing to distribute the virus, we have to put our emotions aside here and get to them before they can. Blackburn's punishment, whatever its form, can wait until Appalachia is safe. Head to West Tech. Find and secure the
Someone needs to
entrance this
stay
lab.
behind and guard
We'll
him.
follow behind.
I don't like this, Romani. We should be done with him here and now and level this laboratory. This is just like what Elder Maxim faced at Mariposa.
Yeah, but we may need him. I'll come back and kill him
Maxim seemed
myself.
to regret acting rashly there. Or have you forgotten?
If they've already begun producing the virus, blowing up the place could just help spread it. We'll need to be a bit more delicate than that.
Very well. If Blackburn is coming with us, I will be watching him. Perhaps he can provide leverage against his fellow lunatics.
If I can prevent further loss of life, I will.
Then it's decided. Initiate, head for West Tech. We've no time to lose. See you there. Control Initiate.
The Hellcats were likely here to protect Blackburn's associates from the super mutants above.
Should we expect any further resistance?
I am not aware of the details of the defensive measures my colleagues may have taken. I would not, however, expect them to tolerate trespassers.
We should keep moving.
As you wish. I am your prisoner, after all. I have little choice.
It should matter.
Certainly.
Let's move out. Eyes open.
Edgar. Edgar, who are these people? What happened to the guards?
The gods are dead, Dr. Farha. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. I have been their guessed since they discovered our project. Regrettably, they object to what we are doing.
We will not be intimidated. This facility is secured. You can't get to us.
Oh,
We
we'll
will
see
finish
about
our
that.
This isn't the Huntersville strain. Dr. Blackburn has purified the virus of its considerable defects.
We've made something wonderful out of something horrible. We're helping people this time. We've run the simulations. All three of us triple-checked the models and compared to prior experimental data.
We're confident in the formulation.
You know what they say? Human testing is the best testing. A large-scale release will provide a representative sample. Science needs vision, like Dr. Blackburn's, like ours. Let's not let testing hold us back.
Well, no, not as such.
I'm gonna
But
talk you guys out of it.
Of course we have. Experimentation has identified the key flaws in the original strain. Iterative testing has pinpointed the defective genetic sequences, and we've corrected them in each case.
well, sure, it might seem hasty, but
Don't be such a pushover, Janie.
No, wait. I've also had my doubts. Perhaps we should discuss this after all.
I can see you're troubled. You know what you're doing isn't right. Let's talk through this. We can come to an agreement.
I want to avoid violence. But that's always on the table, as long as you hold Dr. Blackburn hostage. Let him go. Please, let him go or we will cut off this negotiation and proceed with our plans.
Oh boy.
I am afraid you will have to give in on this one. If you truly want to stop our distribution process, I advise you to listen to the doctor's entreaties. Allow me to explain. My colleagues could not stop production if they tried. It requires a code. I am the only one who knows the code. I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Is this true?
Edgar.
You will have to forgive Dr. Farha. She did not know. I added this functionality to our distribution program. As insurance, you might say.
Boy, that's handy, huh?
So there you have it. I am willing to help you in exchange for sparing my colleagues' lives.
I still don't trust you.
But you will have to let me in there with them. Perhaps in the end, I am more willing to sacrifice the lives of strangers than friends and colleagues. I do not wish them to be harmed. My hypocrisy in this is only human. Trust me or trust me not, the truth remains the truth. Then you are free to enjoy the view as my colleagues distribute our creation among the populace.
Yeah, that was probably a bad choice.
But what other option do we have? If we do nothing, the outcome will be just as catastrophic.
Dr. Farha, please permit me inside as a sign of good faith from the Brotherhood. I am certain we can negotiate a peaceful resolution and perhaps preserve our work at the same time.
All right. I'm registering you for the security grid. Just you.
With your leave,
Don't make this worse.
This is a mistake.
Oh boy. Ow. Camera really shaky when he's moving. What? How? Hold.
now that that is over with, Nellie, prep the test chamber. They want proof of our success. I will give it to them myself.
Edgar, wait!
Only partially. A code is required. My helping you is not. It is only natural that I use wit to resolve such a situation in my favor. If your life was on the line, you would have done the same.
Edgar, please. Let's talk about this.
Now I've turned the colics against.
Blackburn.
I will test the sample on myself and be proof of our achievement. Anything you do to me after does not matter.
Oh no, wait,
I'm
what?
going in. Ready to tag.
We should have executed him when we had the chance.
Now it's
Shut up, Shen.
Find a way in quickly. There's no time to waste.
Well, obviously can't go there, but didn't I have a key? Yeah.
FEV flow ready, Doctor.
Initiate procedure.
No.
Ascension.
No.
Please. All of you, this isn't right.
What's this? No. What's happening? This can't be. The figures were correct.
Whoa! I am going to die! I was not prepared for this! I gotta take a physical buff. Ah! Sometimes I do no damage to you! Ah! Holy crap! This may be a while. I may have to speed up this in the video. Dude, he does so much damage! Well, that does less damage. I am going to run out of snap backs. Is there something else I can hit him? Make him hit? Dang! Well, I knew this was going to be this hard. Holy crap! Ah. Yeah, he's slowly dying. There's gotta be something else I can use. Oh! Here. Why does he have gamma radiation? Oh, what the heck? Come here, big fella. Whoa! Do I seriously not have anything else? Have that. That didn't work. Run! Ah! Yes! It's working! Come here! Come here, big fella! Come here, big fella! Come here! 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 Ah! He's gotta be dead soon. He's gotta be really low now. Did he die? Did you guys kill him?
You will not stop the future.
He's almost dead. Come on! Come on! Thing, bro?
Monstrous end. Monstrous.
This is what happens when you let people play. This proves more valuable for our brotherhood. The need for our justice.
The scientists are still on.
Edgar, I should have known. I did know. We weren't ready. I owe you an apology. Our work was a failure. Any good it might have done was a mirage. I knew it in my heart, but didn't listen.
Can you turn off the alarms?
I have used Edgar's code to stop production. We will not distribute the virus. I will make sure of that. But I will not simply let you in. There may be little I can do to stop you, but I will defend my colleagues in what little way I can.
Oh yeah? I'm just gonna bust out the door!
I am powerless before you. If our cooperation can sway you to avoid more violence, then I will let you through. The way is open. We await your judgment.
Do you really think they've stopped production? This whole sob story sounds like a trap.
We can verify that once the area is secure and circumscribed on there to double check. Until then,
Can you turn off the alarms?
You've arrived. Please, hear me out. We are scientists. Our work is all we have to give to this broken world. We had truly hoped to give humanity a better way to fight back. Against the radiation, the mutants, the decay of civilization. We failed. But this doesn't have to be the end. There is so much good that we can still do, please. Spare us your wrath.
Why does it sound like you're giving up? We weren't that far off, just a tweak here or there.
If I may interrupt, I agree with everything Dr. Farha has to say. Despite how it looks, we are not evil people. We wish only to better humankind.
You're still going to be under arrest, but maybe...
Knowing that, what are your intentions with us?
What options do I have? We're still designing kidnapping human. It sounds pretty evil to me. We're still designing.
I hope that's not a threat.
The
That's
Brotherhood
not.
exists to keep humanity safe. And your work endangered everyone in Appalachia. If that failed virus had gotten out, countless people could have died. We can't allow you to continue experimenting.
Really, Nitron?
wait, Shin. It's clear that we can't just let them go. But their knowledge could be valuable to the Brotherhood and
Yeah,
the
that's
people
what
of
the option I want to go with.
Blackburn was the ringleader,
Yeah,
but he's
Alan.
gone. We know nothing about the others. And of all people, you and I shouldn't fault anyone for trying to make a difference.
I can. And I will.
Is this still about back then? You can't forgive yourself for your own mistakes, so you refuse to forgive others too. When will you put that behind you?
This has nothing to do with that. There will be no more experiments. And they're too dangerous to keep prisoner.
You are not.
Wait,
If you
you're really
try and
going to kill us?
no.
We're not killing anybody. We will bring them back to Fort Atlas and have Scribe Valdez monitor their work.
Have you lost your mind?
Yep,
Think about
because
it.
you're a mean
This is exactly
psychopath.
why the Brotherhood exists, to safeguard technology. I hate to admit it, but the Elders are right on this. We can't let them go, but we can't destroy what knowledge they have either.
A wise compromise. I'm willing to cooperate. You, the angry one. Consider the fact that universities are no longer operating. In a generation or two, there will be few, if any, people left in the world with a formal education.
How many dozens have you killed? Do you really think your life is worth more than theirs because of your education? We don't need your knowledge if you're deranged enough to resort to human experimentation.
Please, stop this. Let us stop for a moment and talk to each other. There's still much that we haven't told you about our work. And we know little about the Brotherhood. Perhaps we can find out more where our perspectives overlap.
Yes. Maybe some
Can I
discussion
talk yet?
won't cool Shin's head. I have no desire for this to come to blows.
Very well. You haven't said anything yet? Surely you have an opinion on this matter.
Scribe Valdez was appalled to find out that people were being turned into super mutants. You would really like to burden her with supervising the sociopaths who were behind it?
It was mostly
Please don't break the
Blackburn.
To conclusions. As Dr. Jane said, there is more to our story. If you'd be willing to hear it.
Can I kill
Let's
Shin?
pause and open the floor for conversation, shall we?
Make it quick, Initiate. Shouldn't take long to see through their lies.
I urge you to reconsider. This was never meant to come to violence. I never intended to hurt anyone. Dr. Blackburn was in charge of procurement. He told us they were volunteers. It was only later that... But by then... Please understand, we were so close. It could have ended any day. And everything we did was for the greater good. We must carry forward what we learned, or all that sacrifice will have been for nothing.
Okay.
Dr. Farha may disagree, but I'd like to finish the FEV formula. We can implement new safety measures. Animal experiments only.
That's what they were supposed to
Thorough
do.
waste disposal. We were so close to improving the human race as we know it. The world has changed, my friend. How are we to survive if we don't change with it? They are good people. Dr. Farah is quite strict, but it's because she cares. About Nellie particularly. The girl is unorthodox, but you can't fault her for it. We're all born differently into this world. And about Dr. Blackburn, well, the world has lost a visionary intellect. It's a shame. A tragedy. Please don't let this work go to waste.
I'm siding with Ben.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? We could focus the idea of human evolution into a more targeted formula. Say a formula to increase muscle bulk or to repel radiation. In fact, I hear serums of that sort may already be circulating among the survivors of the region. I'd like to study what they have created and improve upon it.
Okay.
It went too far. And quite frankly, I regret bringing the others onto this project. By the time I figured out that Dr. Blackburn was experimenting on humans, Ellie and Dr. Jane had already become passionate about the project. I was unable to convince them to pull back. I stayed in the hopes that my objections could save even one innocent person from being experimented on. There was no one interested in listening. I had to talk your superiors down first. The Brotherhood are a passionate sort, aren't they? Dr. Blackburn and Dr. Jane were my college associates. They didn't know each other at the time. I met Nellie when she broke through my window to search for scraps, as wasteland survivors do. She was more interested in my research notes than my leftovers. So, I took her in. Taught her what I know.
Okay.
I'm responsible for the actions of my associates. I ask that you have mercy on them, if not me.
You don't have to shout that.
I heard when the Brotherhood breaks down your door, they say, "Add victory. Hand over your arms." Is that true? Oh, really? I was gonna ask you for a reenactment. Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but the models were wrong. I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from science. Let us do this. Let us change the world. What about them? Is that any worse than being human? As Dr. Jane says, all life is sacred. You'd probably gun them down regardless, right? To improve the human race. If I was kidnapped for our experiments, I wouldn't mind. Most kidnappers do much worse.
Like you're such a
Or are you a licensed medical professional? Even if you are, it's pretty rude to make sudden, unwarranted diagnoses of people you just met.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Janie and Farah? Well, I don't think anybody liked me before Farah, so I'm glad we're together. Janie worries too much. He's always asking, are we doing the right thing? Is this gonna work? You don't know until you try. Edgar was the most fun of all. Too bad he miscalculated. You're not really gonna kill us, are you? I'm awfully
No.
You can fit a lot
But
of
maybe
experiments
you.
into 60 more years.
Maybe we'll do something else with you.
We need to come to an agreement. Then we must stand up for what we believe. We will not allow Shin to create a hateful brotherhood which passes judgment as it sees fit. This is human life we're talking. I'm glad to hear you say that. Unfortunately, I'm afraid it may be a breaking point for Shin. Once
Whoa.
he realizes his authority isn't respected, I suspect he'll run back to the Elders with his tail between his legs. This chapter of the Brotherhood will become what it should be, with or without Shin. The methods were cruel and wrong, but no one is beyond forgiveness. What matters is what they
That
do
alarm
from
is getting
today
annoying.
onward. Let's give them a chance to make things right. I hope you can see what we need to do here. What we...
Yeah, I made a
What
decision.
questions do you have? And what has your organization decided? That's relief.
So that's it then. You and Romani would repeat the mistakes of the past and use these criminals to build more weapons of destruction. To send the world further down the path of chaos for your own gain. All
Yeah,
while wearing
boy.
the Brotherhood insignia on your chest.
The Brotherhood's mission has always been to use the power of science to guide us to a better world. Rather than murder great minds, we will shape them into people who will serve that mission. And we will do it without barbarians like you.
On that point, we agree. I refuse to serve an illegitimate branch of a principled institution. The Elders need to know about our failures. All of them. It will be my honor to give that report in person.
The Elders won't stop us, Shin. Neither will you.
Uh-oh.
So it comes to this. At Victoria.
Sorry, Shed! You're too mean. I have a feeling far things are going to get worse. I'm sorry, Shed! I wish we could have just hurt him so we could just take him back as prisoner.
Shin. I'm sorry.
We are grateful. The work we do next could still change the
Oh,
world.
now I feel really bad. I feel like that was the bad thing.
Send back to Fort Atlas, then we can discuss everything that's happened.
Oh, I feel really bad now.
Don't be a stranger. There will always be a place for you at Fort Atlas. At Victorium.
And Victoria. Hot Hellcats. Wait, why did I get Hellcat stuff?
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
Wait.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
Wait, this isn't the Brotherhood of Steel. Why did I get Hellcats? Oh no, did I make the works?
Who would have thought? Oh, I'm sorry. Congratulations, Knight Errant.
Who would have thought? Oh, I'm sorry. Congratulations, Knight Errant.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant. Chances of getting in.
Wait, what armor do you have? Huh? Good.